Why are people sexually attracted to narcissists? As we continue to delve into the world of narcissism and help you become more aware of those around you that may be on this spectrum, I have been asked why, if narcissists are so bad, are people still sexually attracted to them and fall into their traps? That is a very important question and one that I will attempt to answer. Why should you know this? Because if 1 in 6 people around us are narcissists, chances are that we will stumble upon a narcissist at least once in our lifetime. You may be living with a narcissist, have romantic and sexual relationships with them, and you need to become aware of their behaviors, patterns, and tactics so you can stop the supply and mitigate the damages that being with a narcissist can cause to yourself. Stay tuned as we dissect this complicated topic and as I give you ammunition to protect yourself from narcissists. I am Dr. Tanji, the sex doctor, board certified clinical sexologist, and always happy to cover all things related to human sexuality and sexual health. Please do me a favor, a great favor, and subscribe to show your appreciation to my channel, to my work, and help grow this worldwide community. We unapologetically inquire, share, and learn about sex without judgment or shame. Join the Sex Intelligent Club for exclusive content not available here. I am glad you found us, so please click and subscribe. Thanks. Now back to why narcissists seem to be sexually appealing. Sexual attraction to narcissists is complex, so I will try to succinctly explain the psychological, social, and emotional factors that are involved in the sexual attraction that many people feel towards narcissists or those with antisocial personality types. I've been doing a lot of research into sex and narcissism and have found the following insights helpful in understanding why some individuals may be attracted to narcissists. First, charisma and confidence. Narcissists often exude an aura of bravado, confidence, charm, and charisma. They dominate the scene, and you cannot help but to notice them. Many narcissists can come in and fill a room with their personality and their display of grandiosity, like a peacock opening their feathers and letting everyone know who is in charge, or sucking up the attention and the focus towards themselves as opposed to anybody else. As you can imagine, these traits can be magnetic, and naturally, many people are drawn to individuals who display this level of self-assuredness, this self-confidence, and this is so mesmerizing, which narcissists typically do. Although it may not be true in reality, the narcissistic personality can deliberately, intentionally project an image of success, power, and desirability, which might be part or particularly appealing, especially in the early stages of attraction, and especially to those who may be lacking in those areas. Then we have one that narcissists are masters of, getting you enthralled in the idealization phase, or what is called love bombing. Remember, narcissists can be highly skilled at the initial phase of a relationship, where they love bomb their partner, which means they shower them with excessive attention, flattery, compliments, follow through, and affection. But this behavior is not forever. This creates a sense of emotional intoxication in the victim that almost feels like an addiction. It creates such an idealization in the victim that such attention, individual focus, it just makes them feel highly valued and special, which can foster strong attraction and attachment. We all love attention, and to feel like the object of our attraction is as smitten by us as we are by them. But imagine what this does for someone who has lacked this level of love and validation. For some, or for many, this intense attention can become quite seductive and almost, again, feel addictive. I would say that for many people, this intensity in displaying this high level of interest is very intriguing, and it is the look that gets, or the hook that gets the fish. Then we have unpredictability and challenge. Remember that narcissists do not stay in the charming and attention giving state that I just mentioned earlier. Narcissists then move on to devalue their victims. They change all of a sudden and become disconnected, critical, petty, hateful, discontent, irritable. And this becomes confusing and very destabilizing for the receiver. For those who are fixers, those who love to take on the project to change others, or who think they can somehow save the narcissist with love, or that all they need is more love and devotion, narcissists may be the ideal partner. Some individuals are just attracted to the unpredictability and the challenge posed by narcissists. Narcissists can be emotionally distant, unavailable, and manipulative, creating a dynamic that can feel thrilling or intriguing for some people. This push and pull dynamic can stimulate feelings of excitement, making the individual want to win the narcissist's approval or affection, leading to an ongoing cycle of pursuit and emotional involvement. This is like having great chemistry and sex in the beginning, and then having to stay alert, vigilant at all times to stay in the game with a narcissist. And what about the mirror effect? Yes, listen to this. Narcissists often reflect an idealized image of themselves that matches the desires, needs, or aspirations of the other person. This is all an act, people. By morphing into what the prey or victim wants, narcissists might appear as perfect and ideal partners in the early stages of a relationship. This mirroring technique can create a sense of validation in the person being pursued, leading them to feel that the narcissist understands them deeply, that they may be the only ones that ever saw so deep into them or cared for them so much, even if it is often a projection of their own desires. So the narcissist portrays the ideal image of what the other person wants, and they prey on the victim or what the victim projects onto the narcissist. And that's why they seem like the perfect partner. But for both, it is all an illusion. Be careful here with this one. Narcissists are masters at identifying victims with low self-esteem and the need for validation, and they offer it generously. In the beginning, of course, narcissists are often skilled at making others feel validated and admired, particularly when they first meet them. Unfortunately, people with low self-esteem or those seeking external validation might feel particularly attracted to narcissists because the narcissist's attention makes them feel valued, seen, heard, and important or relevant, probably for the first time. Over time, however, this dynamic can lead to unhealthy dependency on the narcissist's approval, as narcissists might reinforce the person's self-worth, obviously, that their victims lack. Some people may be attracted to narcissists for the excitement of the unhealthy dynamic they provide. Although it does not sound logical or healthy, some individuals are unconsciously drawn to relationships with narcissists because of the emotional highs and lows associated with these dynamics. Maybe those who are drawn to the narcissist recognize love in this unhealthy way because they come from homes or previous tight bonds with narcissists. So in a way, this is the only kind of love that the victims know. The intermittent reinforcement of positive behaviors and affection can trigger the brain's reward system, making the victim feel euphoric when the narcissist is attentive and offers them with some approval, and anxious or desperate when the narcissist withdraws or mistreats them. This cycle can create a form of emotional loop that feels almost impossible to break. And because of the pursuit of balance and finally catching or changing the narcissist or saving him, the victim gives in and does anything to keep the narcissist happy, including anything sexual. If the narcissist seems happy after sex, it is a no-brainer that their partner would comply with their sexual duties just to keep the peace or try to win over the narcissist. Sometimes social cultural influences are what keeps perpetuating these cycles of sexual attraction to narcissists. In some cases, societal norms and media portrayals of romance can glamorize or normalize narcissistic behavior. When people talk about the bad boy and how women fall for them, we know that bad most likely means narcissistic. Media often depict narcissistic traits as signs of power, attractiveness, and social dominance, which can lead to individuals to internalize these traits as desirable in a mate, turning narcissists into sexually attractive machines. In cultures that place high value on success and achievement, narcissists might be perceived as more attractive due to their self-promotion and apparent confidence. So you can see how panties drop and zippers open for narcissists. Unfortunately, a lack of awareness or denial can lead people to not spot narcissists early enough or stay in relationships with them. Many people may not be aware of the narcissistic traits in a person until they are already emotionally invested, especially if the narcissist is very skilled at concealing or downplaying their more negative traits in the beginning. Those who fall prey to narcissists can have a tendency to overlook red flags or to rationalize harmful behaviors, especially when the narcissist is particularly skilled at manipulating perceptions. Be careful with this one. Trauma bonding. In some cases, individuals who have experienced trauma or unhealthy attachment patterns in their upbringing may be more susceptible to the dynamics of a narcissistic relationship. The cycle of idealization and devaluation and discard can mirror patterns of emotional abuse or neglect that feel very familiar to someone with unresolved trauma. And this can create a bond that is difficult to break, even in the face of harm. Couple this with sex, and the bond seems even deeper and the commitment to the relationship greater, as the victim craves the intimacy that they hope sex will bring. So in conclusion, the sexual attraction to narcissists is multifaceted and may very well depend on the individual's psychological, past experience, and relational dynamics at play. But always remember that while narcissists can initially appear charming and ideal, and sex with them can feel like the best sex of your life in the beginning, it is not real. They're just performing. And as I've said before, sex is for the narcissist, not for their partner. Relationships with narcissists are emotionally damaging over time due to the narcissist's manipulation, lack of empathy, and their egotistical ways. So again, sex with the narcissist is for them, for their pleasure, for their orgasm, for their control, for their manipulation, for dominance. And understanding these dynamics is crucial in helping those who encounter narcissists make healthier relationship choices and recognize when they are in potentially harmful situations. If you have been involved with a narcissist, let us know what your sexual experiences have been with them so we can all learn. If you would like for your sex story with a narcissist to be showcased in a future video, email me. I am leaving my email address in the description section so you can communicate with me. This is Dr. Tanji, the sex doctor, as always, wishing you great, safe, and pleasurable sex. See you next time.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.